What's up, guys? This is the Oval Season 3, Episode 22, Roadkill. Still don't get what Roadkill thinking about that. I was with Bobby J when she said it. So, this might be a season finale or maybe finale, whatever it takes, because season 4 is around the corner. We know Sister's gonna be taking a break, including the Oval, until we find out what's coming on and explain. So, yeah. I think it started off with, I might not do it by order because I don't do it by order. Um, I think it started off with Sam and Carl was having a standoff. Remember, Stan was bleeding out because Carl saw him pretty good, right in the ribs. And they was having a standoff, and then Bobby and Matt showed up and getting him out of there. I know Matt wanted to kill Carl, but he can't be patient, and he got Bobby to stay. And Bobby, that's where him and Bobby had a standoff. And of course, Matt took Sam out of there to take him to the hospital. And you got Priscilla and Ellen and telling, wherever it went down, telling him when the last time Donald showed up. And then he also told him that Jason was about to kill Ellie and he hit him with the guitar, knocked him out cold. I think he said Donald been there twice already. And Priscilla know her tuition is not right. Like she knows something ain't right. She knows someone's. Cause remember last episode, Donald told Griff to kill them both. Cause he know that Priscilla is there. I mean, damn, Donald is smart. I have to give him that. And that's how he found out that Lily was at his house. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna get to that soon. And that's what Griff patrolled the gun by the time Priscilla, by the time Max or Priscilla opened the door. Griff already had a gun pointed at them both, and Priscilla put a gun at him. So that was another standoff with that. And of course, Richard and Nancy, because Nancy said she worried about Barry. She don't think he's safe being outside. Because we know he's still in the car. He's not even at his friend's house. The dude was still in the car, thinking. He's not even driving. And Richard told Barry to come home. Barry refused to come home because he did not want to be in the room with Sharon and Kareem. I mean, that is understandable. Richard did say that Barry was disrespectful, but Nancy said that we already know that Kareem was disrespectful as well, because that's what Nancy said. But why it don't matter. I'm gonna leave it alone, because when Barry came back, before Barry came back, that's when Nancy wanted to talk to Sharon and tell Sharon that Barry is coming home, and she want him to be the one to calm him down and stuff like that. And that's what happened. And then Nancy apologized to Barry, and of course, I think he apologized too. You know what I'm saying? And he went upstairs. He said he's just gonna go straight in his room to go to bed, cause you could tell it's been a rough night for him, and for all of them. And Richard do want Barry to look out for Nancy, make sure she'll be okay. Remember, she had I think she had an asthma attack or a heart attack and stuff, because whatever it takes. Yeah. He went because he loved his mom so much. He didn't care about Sharon and Kareem, because he's still upset with them both. After Sharon apologized to Barry, and I know she apologized to Nancy. Nancy said, "You don't have to keep apologizing." But she did open her mouth and told both Dale and Kareem when Richard told her not to. But she did. Yeah, man. Of course, Sharon was hugging on Barry, and Barry didn't want it because he know Kareem's still here. He just don't want nothing to do with them. She just want to go to bed and stay. It should have been like that from the beginning. Keep them apart. And that's when Kareem showed up, and Barry just went upstairs. And of course, Sharon followed him to make sure he's calm. And Dale, he grabbed Kareem and made sure he went to the bathroom. Since he said he gotta go to the restroom, he puts him in there. He couldn't even find the right switch. All you gotta do is feel your hands on the wall and you'll find it. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? That was a little silly, in my opinion. We see Hunter talking to Donald, and he was upset about what happened to Jason. We know he's not dead. They make it seem like he's dead, but he's still alive. because he's supposed to be on season 4, and it is coming around the corner. So even they're gonna end the episode 22 or episode 24. I could be wrong, but anyway, Donald was trying to make sure she did this was best for this, was best, whatever he said, whatever Donald said, and of course Hunter said, have y'all lost your freaking minds? Y'all are losing your mind? Because we know he cared about his kid, and you know what he do? Except Victoria, she don't give a shit. She didn't want any kids. Then, sweetie, you should have kept your legs closed. You should have had him wear a condom. You should have been protected too. Y'all wouldn't have any kids. Um, Anything else I want? Cause he talking about he wants some coke and he want that girl Sharon. When Donald told him that he's not interested in you, and he wasn't trying to hear it. So he want Carl as well, but Carl was still at the bunker. He's still not getting out, and that's what Sam said. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of Sam, Sam was made it to the hospital. Matt said that you're gonna be okay, and Sam said, "Yeah, I'll be fine." But he feel like he's not gonna waste it, and Matt was gonna take off so he can go say bye, so he can go in there and finish the job. And at the end of the day, Sam told Matt to call Richard, and he called Richard. Richard didn't know who it was. He thought it was Sam, but he told him who he was. It was Matt, and Richard wanted him to come, and he told Richard that Sam was shot, and of course Richard gonna go see him, cause they're not gonna show the next episode until the summer, so they're gonna be taking a break. Of course, that's when Max left, and he's gonna go finish it, but before then we see Eli and Simone talking, having a conversation, and because they was concerned about Sam, Max, and Bobby, because you remember they working with them, and so is Richard and Priscilla. They working with the vice president as well. And at the end of the day, that's when she asked Eli, should I call them? And the phone went off, and Max called Eli, and Eli was wondering what anything is good, and he told Eli that Sam was shot, and of course after they got off the phone, but he did say that he want to call Dad, and like Eli said, remember who he charged? I'm the vice president. Even he didn't say that, but he trying to tell them that we need him alive. I know Max want to kill, and the funny thing is, the crazy thing is, Matt said, I can't keep any promises. I said, of course you can. You want to call dead because you want revenge right to your partner. I get that. And you, and stuff like that. So, is that all I got to say? Anything else? Yeah, and then that's what Eli told Simone, that Sam was shot. And then he said he need more backup, and Simone said that we don't even trust that mean. We don't trust anyone. And Simone told Eli they're gonna have to do the best they can. They're gonna have to protect themselves. And I think Sam's gonna be fine as long as Richard be there for sure. And told I remember Sam wanted his wife to know about what happened to him. Right now, Priscilla's so busy having her standoff. I don't even know what's gonna happen when she found out that Sam was shot. And I don't think she wants Sam dead. She just don't want anything to do with him. That was just a figure of speech what she said to Sam. And that was probably beginning of this season or the last season. What else happened? And now, that's when we see Lily. Or before I talk about Lily, we're gonna talk about Victoria and Donald, because Donald asked Victoria, what do you do? And Victoria said, I don't know what you're talking about. Because Victoria even had to put it on, tell him like it is, that you gave me the drugs to make it seem like Jason is dead. We know he's not dead. We know he's probably somewhere else, because Bobby J did say that they might have him somewhere else. That can be possible because we already know that if Donald just gave him her order that you need to go talk to Hunter now. You understand me? He gave her ultimatum. Of course, she was trying to put on a sad face, and we know Victoria don't do emotional. Period. A period. And we know her father is dying. You know what I'm saying? Like he said last season, or maybe the beginning of this season is any. Since he's gonna pass, they aren't gonna be protected no more. It's gonna be they're gonna be screwed. And then we seen Lily having a standoff. Before that, she went to go get all the money, and we know the security cameras were there. That's why she was set up. And I feel like she shouldn't be doing all the talking. I saw everybody would say the same thing. I watched Bobby J. She said the same thing. You never do all the talking. You should get the job done. Just take him out already. Because she wanted his key so she can get the hell out of here. Because you remember she wanted a divorce. And Donald saying that this is all in the past, with Lily saying, you was trying to get your side piece to kill me. And I said, there ain't no past. You had her waterboard. You said they let her get waterboarded. And boy, she did a little hot. And then by the time she, talked to Donald and then walked out the door, I knew she was going to get shot because she was surrounded. And then after she got shot, she ended up shooting Donald twice. And he's covered in blood. We know I don't think he's wearing the vest either. And now it's literally because I ain't seen no blood yet. I might probably seen just a teeny bit. But that's just the way it is, man. But that's all. Oh, before I leave, then we see Gail. Then we see Dale, Sharon, Corinne, and Nancy. They were talking about Jason, that he passed away, but we know he's not. And also, Hunter called Alonzo upstairs and tell him that I want to see you. And basically he gonna tell him that you need to put on this cap and put on the jacket, and we're gonna go in a road trip. And we know where they was heading. We know that where Hunter was heading because he wanted Sharon. Somehow he knew where she stayed when Barry and them stay. I'm like, I don't know how, what they do. I'm like, didn't they get rid of the tracker off of them? I think somehow they probably tracked the whole house. Somehow that's how he found out, because it ended when he showed up to the house. And I said, what the fuck? And of course he showed up. We had to wait until they return this summer. So that's all I gotta say about the Oval. It was a decent episode. I was here for it. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, please turn on notification, and make sure you share this video.